NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte has issued a fresh warning over China's growing support for Russia amid the ongoing war in Ukraine. Speaking at NATO headquarters on Wednesday, Rutte said the alliance is closely monitoring Beijing's actions and is not naive about the assistance China is providing to Moscow. His remarks come after reports from European intelligence agencies suggested that China has trained Russian soldiers on its territory, with some of those troops later taking part in the war in Ukraine. Addressing reporters, Rutte emphasized that NATO is carefully tracking every move made by Russia's partners. He said it is now clear that Moscow is not fighting this war alone and continues to receive significant backing from countries including China, North Korea, and Iran. According to Rutte, these nations have developed increasingly close ties, cooperating in ways that help Russia sustain its military campaign in Ukraine. While many of the details remain confidential, the NATO chief suggested that there are clear arrangements in place between these countries regarding military assistance, technology transfers, and strategic cooperation. Rutte pointed to North Korea as a key example. He noted that Pyongyang has reportedly provided military support to Russia and, in return, may be receiving advanced ballistic missile technology from Moscow. Such exchanges, he argued, demonstrate the growing network of cooperation among countries aligned with Russia. When it comes to China, concerns have been mounting for months. Western officials have repeatedly accused Beijing of helping Russia bypass international sanctions and supplying dual-use goods, products and technologies that can serve both civilian and military purposes. The latest allegations, however, have raised even more serious questions. Last week, intelligence services of the European Union reportedly concluded that China had trained hundreds of Russian military personnel at facilities located within Chinese territory. According to the findings, some of those soldiers later participated in combat operations in Ukraine. If confirmed, the reports would mark one of the clearest indications yet of direct Chinese involvement in supporting Russia's war effort. While Rutte declined to provide additional details, he stressed that NATO and its allies are keeping a close watch on the situation. "We are not naive. We follow everything with precision," he said, adding that the alliance is monitoring every step taken by Russia's partners. The comments reflect growing concern among Western governments about the emergence of a deeper strategic partnership between Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran. NATO officials fear that cooperation among these countries could prolong the conflict in Ukraine and further challenge the existing international security order. China, meanwhile, has consistently denied providing military assistance to Russia. Beijing maintains that it remains neutral in the conflict and has repeatedly called for peace talks and a negotiated settlement. However, as the war enters another critical phase, scrutiny of China's relationship with Moscow is only expected to intensify. For NATO, the message is clear. The alliance is watching closely, and concerns over China's role in the Ukraine conflict are far from fading away.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.